Hey, Void, how you doing? Alright. Working my way through A. Just finished a couple there. Doing good. Now, these definitely are not in direct order, mostly because of reasons. Sometimes my partner wants to watch some, so I either skip around or hold off on those ones. And, well, in this other case, I was having some technical difficulties. Now, couple months ago, year or more now, actually, really. My friend gifted me a bunch of VHS tapes. Or more of, I got a random message out of the blue saying, hey, want some VHSs? And I said, sure. And then completely forgot about it, and apparently so did he, and about a year and a half later, they actually showed up. Well, I already talked about this in my review for Inseminoid. But I was trying to watch that under the name Horror Planet and really wasn't prepared for what I was getting into. Anyway, so there was one of those VHS tapes that was under A. So that would be Aberration. Aberration. Not sure which way is actually Frontier. Now, if anyone actually watched my Inseminoid review, you would know that I first and foremost complained that while I have a VHS player, VHS DVD combo, it started eating my tapes. I hadn't actually used the VHS side of it in probably a decade, so when I tried to watch these old tapes, it started chewing them up. And my Horror Planet / Inseminoid VHS tape got eaten. So I immediately ordered a Blu-ray of it, and got the review going. Well, so I figured, so the reason I didn't immediately move on Aberration before Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter was, well, I didn't want this tape just to get chewed up for no reason. So I decided, hey, let's order a Blu-ray of Aberration. There is no Blu-ray of Aberration. Okay, cool. Let's order a DVD of Aberration. There is no official DVD release for Aberration. Now, there's a 2016 movie called Aberration, which looks completely nothing like this. But for the 1997 movie Aberration, it doesn't technically exist. At least without getting creative, I did find a place that was selling them. So I don't know how legitimate this copy is, and I'm not asking any more questions beyond that. However, it worked. The quality wasn't very good, but it worked. So I was able to watch Aberration. Now, I know I had seen this movie when I was, around right after it came out. Remember nothing about it other than it had lizards in it. And something about me not liking this cover image for some reason. I remember it just annoyed me, and I don't remember why. Because every time I'd see this one again, I thought, wasn't this more about lizards? What's with the lizard lady? I can't remember where that fit in. I was hoping for a lizard movie. This is the kind of kid I was. Well, turns out that this really is a better cover than this. But, away we go here. So, Aberration is a 1997 movie. Follows our lead character, and now her name is kind of escaping me because she's got two. And then put a pin in that because I will be having to talk about the fact that she has two names. She's essentially, we get a clue right off about that she's on the run from something. Doesn't tell us right away. And she's essentially going back to her family cabin to hide out. So she's runs into a neighbor she hasn't seen for a while whose dog's gone missing, and this guy named Marshall who's a field researcher out in the woods who's noticed there's been a lot of animals disappearing. Turns out it's giant lizards, and her cabin is ground zero for giant lizards. Where the lizards come from? The movie doesn't care. What caused these lizards to be big lizards that evolve every 5 seconds? The movie doesn't care. It's just is. So, most of the movie is this con artist lady hanging out in a cabin with his dorky field researcher as they try to survive the onslaught of rubber lizards. The lizards are so fucking cheap looking in this movie. It is hilarious how these lizards look. Usually you just see like a little rubber tail just slipping into something, and it's ridiculous. But the main thing with these lizards is they evolve. So when they first came up, they got bad teeth. Big teeth. And the poison barely killed it. Well, next time, now they're immune to poison. And bullets aren't piercing them as well. Oh, now they're spitting poison. Oh, now they're talking. Now they're growing spikes. Now they can breathe water. It's like, these lizards can survive. Essentially, there's this hyper-evolution lizard thing. Well, that's pretty much your movie, of them trying to survive these lizards in a very unseasonably warm temperature. Then there's a sudden snowstorm. Where is this? So, not a lot about the movie makes sense. Okay, so she introduces herself to everyone in the town as Amy Harding. Okay, cool. And like this old man remembers her as Amy Harding. Yeah, when her boyfriend, who she stole the money from, since he was also a bad guy, shows up and calls her Alex Langdon. It's, why does she have this alias? Now, which one's her real name? Did she give her boyfriend the fake one? Because it more seems like that's the revelation that this is her real name, yet everyone here knew her by this name. So, the revelation makes no sense. Like, at all. Now, the acting in this is not good. I mean, the lead actress, Pamela Gidley, is doing not bad, and the guy who plays Marshall is a good at being a dork, but their line reads are not the greatest. It is not a good film. It is definitely entertaining with lizard chaos, but no, it's a cheap way to kill 90 minutes. Now, I mentioned this image annoyed me, because you got this lady looking like she's getting this lizard pattern, the reptilian eye going. Nothing to do with the movie. At all. I mean, the main lady got bit by a lizard, I'm thinking, oh, maybe she's going to starting to evolve or turn into something. Nope. Absolutely nothing to do with the film. At all. So this image, lizardy claws, makes more sense. Aberration's not good. The music is random and not good, and comes in really loud at certain random points, usually when they're driving in the car. But other than that, it's really quiet. It is not a good film. That said, it does have a small bit of entertainment value in just them running around badly shooting a shotgun and quipping at each other, so, because I guess he's her love interest now. Okay, boy. So, MacGuffin-wise, this wasn't as bad as Abraxas or anything. But still, I can't really go much above that, so I'll give Aberration 3 MacGuffins. Yeah, that's an extra $13 I just spent to talk about a movie I hadn't seen since I was, like, 10. And forgot everything about, and probably for good reason, because this movie is very forgettable. Okay. Aberration, 3 MacGuffins. There you are. A long time coming. Review nobody asked for, because apparently nobody's asking for this movie since it never even got the DVD release. Okay, Boyd. Take care.